Hello everyone, my name's Misbah. Welcome back to another video. So the weather's really warm today and it's going to get hotter in the week, and I thought I would share with you a recipe for a refreshing drink that you can take with you when you go out on a picnic in the warm weather. It's a traditional Indian or Pakistani drink and it's called Lassi, and it's a yogurt based drink. So it's refreshing and it's good for you as well. I'm going to share the recipe for the plain version first, and then I'll show you two other versions that I like. So for one person, so for one drink, it's half a cup of plain natural yogurt. So I will add that first. So half a cup of natural yogurt, and then I'm going to add half a cup of water. At this stage, if you wanted it creamier, you could add milk to it, and if you wanted it like a dessert, you could add cream to it. But I want mine to be a refreshing drink, so it's half a cup of plain water. So that to me is the consistency that I like. Then, because the yogurt's quite tart, to sweeten it, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of sugar. So this again is your own personal preference. So 2 small teaspoons works for me. I like my drinks sweet but not too unhealthy. And then it's traditional to add just a pinch of salt, and this is to replenish any salts that you may lose when you're out and you're walking about. So a pinch of salt. And then, as an optional extra, I'm also going to add some ice cubes. So this will make my drink much more refreshing when I take it out with me. So I'm going to blend the drink now, and I'm going to turn the volume off so that you're not disturbed by the noise of the blender. Okay, so I blended it for a few seconds, and this is my very plain recipe for a very plain drink, which is delicious and really refreshing. So when I go out, I like to take the drink with me in a small flask, and 1 glass fits easily into my flask. But if you don't have a flask, then a jam jar, any jam jar with a tight lid, makes a really good container to take with you on a picnic. So I'll just show you this, and I've just put some coloured water in there so you can see it. So if you tighten the lid and then you turn it upside down, that's perfectly secure. And then you can take that out on your picnic, and then you can even just undo it and drink out of the glass there. So that's drink number 1. And then I'm going to get ready now for the second version. So now I'm going to do my second recipe, and this one is a more special version of the traditional lassi, and it is made for when visitors come and you want to give them a treat. So it starts with the same base. So you have half a cup of yogurt. So remember, this is my proportions for one drink. You can alter your proportions. So half a cup of yogurt. And this time, because it's a special drink, I'm going to add milk instead of water to it. So then half a cup of milk. And the sweetness is going to be provided by a mango puree or a mango pulp. So that's the tin there. So mango pulp, and again you sweeten to taste. So that's my mango pulp here, and I'm going to put 4 tablespoonfuls in, because I love the flavour of mango and I want it to be really flavourful. The pulp is quite sweet, so don't overdo it. You want that rich mango colour to come through, but you don't want it to be overpowering. Now, another thing that I think is really special to add to this one is saffron. So here are my tiny saffron strands, and I'm just going to put a couple of strands of saffron into the drink, and then I'm going to decorate the top of it with the saffron. So this is another reason why this is quite a special drink. Okay, so I'm going to blend this one. Okay, so I've blended it and I'm going to serve it so you get the lovely golden colour of the mango coming through. Quite delicious. And then I'm going to decorate it with, I'm actually going to put a little bit of the, drizzle a little bit of the mango pulp on the top there. So you've got that. And then I'm going to put a few strands of saffron as well. So that makes it a really special drink. I'll actually have to stop and put the camera over it so you can see. So now my final drink, and I'm going to start again with the same base. So half a cup of the yogurt. And again, this is a very special drink, so it's going to have half a cup of milk. And then for the sweetness, I'm going to add a syrup, and it's called Roux Afza. I'll show you the bottle. So the name of the syrup is Roux Afza, and it has a rose petal scent and then a very sweet flavour. So it's quite delicious, and a little goes a long way. So I've got my Roux Afza in a little dish here, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoonful of that. Again, I don't like, just try and get a bit more to get it off the tablespoon. Again, I don't like my drinks too sweet. I'm just adding half a tablespoon more because I didn't get it all off the spoon. I like to have a hint of the drink, a hint of the flavour, but I don't like it overpowering. But this is always up to your own personal preference. And then to make it even more special, I'm adding these. So these are pistachio nuts. That's the packet that they came in. So I'm going to add a few pistachio nuts. I'm actually going to add a few into the drink, and then I'm going to decorate the top of the drink with them as well. And I don't mind when I blend it if there's still some nuts in there. I quite like to have the nutty flavour in the drink. So this is my final drink coming through. Okay, so that's just the perfect colour that I wanted to see. It's that beautiful hint of rose that you get in the fragrance, and the perfect colour there. Okay, so I'm going to just decorate the top with some of the pistachio nuts. I'll show you by turning the camera over it so you can see the decoration. So those are my 3 drinks. So my plain lassi, mango lassi, and then the roux of lassi. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will see you next time.